Can I get a Heineken?
Sorry.
Talk radio.
I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Everything
nothing below but tragedy at the end of myself. Nowhere to go but down from here. I feel the weight, I feel the tug of my sin, and gravity keeps pulling me down, and I deserve it. But your hand blocked the ground. I fell in love, fell in love, fell in love, fell in love. Oh, what is love? Nothing's right. Take a look, no fantasy in my world, in this life. Nowhere to go but down from here. I feel the weight, I feel the tug, of my sin, and gravity keeps pulling me down. Oh, I deserve it, but your hand blocked the ground. I'm failing.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
4:55, everybody else is snoring. My heavy eyes, I can never seem to close them. My running mind just can't catch it when it's going. Is it late at night or is it early in the morning? Only so many sheep a girl can count, patchouli candles burning out. I tried to meditate it all away, but damn it, it's too quiet now. Daylight helps distract my head. Monsters hide under my bed. They bother me with all kinds of things, like where do I go when I'm dead? Is it too much to ask for a sweet dream? Need to step back from my feelings. Life is not so bad when I'm sleeping. Is it too much to ask? Too much to ask for a sweet dream? For a sweet dream. 6:58, sun's peeking through the curtains. I drift away, suddenly the wheels are turning. Songs are in my head, scary thoughts begin to worsen. Once I'm wide awake, it's too hard to reverse it. Chirping, birds are flying around my house, patchouli candles burning out. I try to meditate it all away, but damn it, it's too quiet now. Daylight helps distract my head. Monsters hide under my bed. They bother me with all kinds of things, like that one stupid thing I said. Is it too much to ask for a sweet dream? Need to step back from my feelings. Life is not so bad when I'm sleeping. Is it too much to ask? Too much to ask for a sweet dream? For a sweet dream. Sweet dream. For a sweet dream. Sandman, can you visit me? All I want is a sweet dream. 8:31, now I'm slurring every word now. I pray this cold coffee helps me with the rebound. How does everybody I know how to sleep sound when we're all a mess? I guess the only way out is a sweet dream. Sweet dream, sweet dream is a sweet dream. Sweet dream, oh yeah, is a sweet dream.
It's been an exciting week. It's been an awesome week. And just in case you missed out on our big stories this week, we got you covered. Rewind comes up every Saturday, 6:30 a.m. And here you get your total rundown of all the big stories and trends for the week in River State. And this is brought to you by your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Rewind, 6:30 a.m. every Saturday. Don't miss it. welcome to the Saturday Breakfast Show. Yes, the Express Show it is. Good to have you. Good morning. We usually start with Rewind, the news. You have Kiddies Playground. Most likely we should have our brothers from GKS today. And then Akbar Heartbeats, the law, and the family circle. I'll just share some few stories we've looked at all through the week. We might have missed them. We'll just do a rewind of those stories, right? All right. Even if you're on your bed, in your bed rather, you can join the conversation. 0810 9510 951. And then if you want to send messages, you can send to 0701 9339 962. You've probably come across this story where the former commissioner for here in Lagos State budget and economic planning has talked about supplementary budget for the third quarter of the year following the lifting of the emergency rule. And see, that's why we say it's not good for you to cut short, because budget, economic planning has to do with the lives of the people. You earmarked ABC for education, EFG for health, and you ensure that those monies are released and they're implemented so that the living standard of the people can improve. I don't know the proponents of the emergency rule what they were thinking, but if you look at it from both ends, obviously it might not be that they were thinking about the people, because if you're thinking about the people, you will not cut short the stables of governance. Okay, so he's saying, Peter Mede is saying that there should be a preparation of a supplementary budget. The question I want to also ask, the budget that was signed in Abuja, 1.something trillion, did it cover for the whole year? That's another question. Is it not reverse money that will be used for the supplementary budget also? How will they be able to align the budget that was signed in Abuja and the supplementary budget that Peter Mede is calling for? Are these not all abuse of office that will drastically negatively affect the people's fund? Because when you look at democracy and you look at governance, you must always look at it most times from the people's end. How will this affect the people? Positively or negatively? Unfortunately, we live in a climate where, because the people are really not aware of what democracy really is about, the political elite take advantage of the people's ignorance and then abuse the office that they are privileged to handle. So that's it. Would you support a supplementary budget? The other one, the 1.something trillion naira, how much has been released? How much is still remaining? How much came in all through the 6 months? What and what did they spend it on? Don't Rivers people deserve to know how their monies have been spent? We also talk about the report where an NGO is asking the federal government to halt the restart of oil exploration in Ogoni land. Over the week, 4 prominent Ogonis
were given national honors by Mr. President. I mean, late prominent Ogoni leaders. And some people have also argued that the president has tried, haven't brought the, what do you call it, Federal University, haven't also given these 4 late prominent Ogoni leaders. But the question is, all this that the president has done, in quote, has he given good water to the Ogoni people? Has he given them good road? Has he solved their health issues? Has he given them scholarship? Has all this put food on the table of the Ogonis? Go to Ogoni communities, as well as even other oil communities, other communities that are producing oil. So before you start oil exploration, you ask yourself a question. Have they truly cleaned the environment? Have they truly cleaned the people? How many Ogoni sons and daughters can boast of 100,000 naira in their account? Go to the villages, you see poverty. Go to Tai, Kira, Sakwenwa. You go to Ogokana, Bomu and Co. Go to Kana itself, Yege, Bowe and Co. You go to, it's just Eleme that has oil companies and other companies. Go to other Ogoni communities and see what's going on. In the interior villages, people are suffering. So the CSO is saying, please don't start oil exploration. Do the needful first. You must put food on the table of the people before you kickstart. And then another story we shared where aggrieved Emoha council workers went to the office of the Local Government Service Commission to protest because they were excluded from the August salary payroll. We discussed that yesterday by 2 p.m. And the chairman of the Civil Service Commission, Local Government Civil Service Commission, said he was going to look into the matter. Well, let's take calls. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Lucky Maxwell.
Robin Maja. Honorable Robin Maja.
Am I honorable? I'm just the cassava planter.
No. Oh, you didn't follow my program yesterday by 2?
Yes, I did not. I was on an exploit.
Well, for every Nigerian they call common Nigerian, I have given them a new name. Honorable Nigerians. They are the true honorables.
Okay, that's a good one. But for the fact that those who are not honorable are feeling honorable, I would like to associate myself with that title. What do you think? I will know the difference. Look, Maxwell. You see, I heard the voice of Professor Peter Mede yesterday, and I was worried. He raised those concerns. And like as you said, it's not only abuse of office, abuse of procedures, abuse of Nigerian constitution. Abuse. I am worried. Why am I worried? Professor Mede served in the government of Sinai Fubara that was suspended. And knowing very well as an expert in that side, I expected him to have dissected the budget passed by National Assembly Committee that was hosted on us by President Bola Tinubu. Because that budget, according to what we are told, was for 2025. It's not for 6 months. So, making that statement for me, I think that is in a hurry, the same way the Assembly have done. Because he worked with the suspended governor. Has he held any meeting with the governor for him to come out with such proposal? How many months do we have? The one that was passed by National Assembly, what is the position? I am thinking that those questions should be asked by those experts in that field, instead of abandoning that side and just come for a fresh supplementary budget. Having said so, on the issue of the oil resumption in Ogoni that civil society have talked about, I've always shouted that if you travel to the village, Because each time I go to my village, I see poverty. People are poor. You're asking a question. How many taxable adult Nigerians that can have a 100,000 naira in an account that cannot be touched within 2-3 days? Just 100,000 is lying down somewhere. Nobody touching it for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. How many? There is poverty. I don't know why people are interested in collecting. Look at what we are hearing. Look at what the federal government is doing. The Sokoto Badagry super highway. Look at the states that road is cutting across. How many drum of oil are they producing in this country? Then the Niger Delta that is bringing the milk. There is poverty. People cannot travel seamlessly in their routes. Poverty is here. You are telling us you are giving us University of Environment. Do that translate into wealth or prosperity of the people? If you just go to that university and pass out, where are you going to work? Where is the job? I don't understand. Few people who are supposed to discuss and think how the life of the people will be better, but they are conniving with the presidency to begin to share money. Why has the president kept quiet on the issue of the $300 million that was alleged by Reps Boba that was collected by former Governor EMP? Why is the president keeping quiet? My friend, come. This money given by NNPC, where is the money? They are talking about collecting oil. And we should not talk. And when we talk, we will be killed, we will be threatened. Phone calls that don't have number. For me, I'm a conscious man. I have come. I know when I come. I don't know when I will go. So long as I will not abuse anybody, speak truth to the power, we are suffering. That is not what we need. They should remediate the environment and do that. Why is it difficult?
Thank you, sir.
To give people water. We have oceans, we have seas all around us. There are companies in America that can get water from Abonima Wharf there, refine it and refine it. The whole people in the university will be drinking good water year in, year out. Don't they know? They should consult.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Maxwell, good morning. This is Saturday morning. God bless you and God bless Today.
Thank you. Good morning.
Maxwell.
I agree to JJ. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, so they say who not go school must name Mama picture. Am I right?
Yes.
You know Burna Boy, right? Burna Boy did a song and said, if you never see landlord, the Yawa day. And you know what is Yawa now? And it is based on that Yawa that will say, will not be all honor that they take now. There was this guy then, was it Olesenka or something that they said, I think it was Kanifa and me also, that he gave national honor how many times and he rejected it. So on that ground, I am not an honorable. Even though I am not a dishonorable, but you know, now not be all club that they drive for son. Maxwell, the budget earlier prepared by the River State government or governor in the early part of this year that the Oko Jumbo-led assembly passed had three cardinal areas: agriculture, healthcare, and education. I don't know if you are aware of that budget. But this one they passed in Abuja. What is the cardinal areas? Because that budget was based on the premise on an NGO that carried out from, how will I put it now, research and discovered that over 90% of our schools are dilapidated, especially primary and secondary, and that about 80-something% of the schools don't have adequate teachers. So if you look at that, and a man that has that result in his hand and prepared budget to take care of that problem, and another person came and said, okay, like this, without having that at the back of his mind, what do you expect the man to do when he comes in? Unless you're saying, okay, since let's say you have a gunboat for for security agencies like the one you called. The one that was contained, and CCTV and all those. And like you rightly said, how much has been released and all those put together, it becomes an issue. I have my dream, I have my aspiration, I have things I know that my people need. It means I will call for remedy at the end of the day, because what we have on ground may, don't forget that this man that made this call is the Budget and Economic Planning Commissioner. So I think he has more idea and knows this thing more than we that wants to discuss this whole matter right now. So for me, I think that call must be a good one at the end of the day. So let's see how we can solve the situation, not from top to bottom, but do it with the people in mind and see how to salvage their situation. Don't know if you have any question on this one.
Exactly what I'm saying, JJ. The issue now is the people deserve to know. Yes, we agree he's an expert, but the people deserve to know. Is the money Fubara's money? No. Wike's money? No.
Yes.
Mayday's money? No. It is the people's money. So the people deserve to know how much came in, how much was spent, how much has been released, has that budget been fully implemented, and why the supplementary budget.
Well, maybe in due time.
Because it is done, because what I'm saying is it is done in other advanced democracies. Or did they force us to borrow democracy? They didn't force us.
You also know that it's not Peter Mayday that brought democracy. Or if we borrow it, it was not the one that borrowed it and all those put together. But you're making sense. And at the end of the day, I think in due time, like you saw when the governor had to call Rivers people, stakeholders, and everybody was gathered, and he began to rail out all the figures and everything. And then people appreciated him more. So for me, I think we should just cross our fingers and see, because I think right now is the time for stock taking. If you hear people, stakeholders talking, you will know that we are in real trouble at the end of the day. So for me, I think with these 6 months of our gallant brother that came in, you'll know that Rivers State is like 20 years backwards. So let's see how we can take stock, and at the end of the day, all of it be put together and real out to Rivers people. How about that? Yeah, for the NGO saying that production shouldn't take place in Ogoni land, that they should hold production, for me as a person, or this is my personal opinion, I think that shouldn't happen. We can do things together. We are not lefty, that if we don't play left, then you cannot play again. What about production going on? And some of those things are answered. After all, these people will be closer now than writing letters to Abuja, NSA, and all those. I think there should also be CLOs and all those that will interface between the government and the oil company that will be running the things, and see how they can work things together for the development of the people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
very much.
I was going to ask JJ, has government ever been sincere with the people? When government tells you they are going to do something, have they ever been sincere? Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother Maxwell.
Yes, please.
My name is Blessed from Malo.
Go ahead.
My brother, may God bless you more, because you are bringing shining light to the Rivers people, and you know what Rivers people pass it through. My brother, you see proper, you see person, you see normal person that can use the mirror to look what is in his palm. You see a normal person. What we are passing through here is totally condemnable. If we cannot be able to practice democracy in Nigeria, we should return to military regime.
No, we are not going back to military regime.
We are not going back to military regime, but why we cannot practice the democracy in Nigeria? See the level of corruption lead us to this situation we find ourselves in this country. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria more than any other country. But God defeated us with a bad leadership. We did not have good leader that can handle the resources of the country for the benefits of the common masses. See what we are passing through. See the budget of Rivers State. They said they will carry the budget, go to our National Assembly to approve the budget what the IBAS as the sole administrator then prepared. Our amiable governor, being similar to Fubara, is the elected governor for democracy, and they go ahead, the president go ahead to suspend him for no reason, because trying to favor this political man being the FCT minister. That's why they suspended the governor. And besides, my brother, the governor know what Rivers State are passing through being governor in Fubara. He go ahead to prepare the budget, appropriate budget 2025, for the common man to benefit, but they say no, they cancel it. Now, during the preparation of the IBAS budget, said 24 billion naira made for government tax for CCTV camera. My brother, check, even though that 24 billion naira is enough for one state budget, what are you using it for? Are they not using CCTV camera in the Rivers State government house before? And they say 30 billion naira for gunboat. Wow, where are we headed to this country? Imagine that Rivers State is one of the oil producing states, and we are suffering. Now you say you brought environmental university or whatever they call it in Ogoni, because you want to drill oil. It's not by drilling oil the problem, but what are the things that you need to give people that you are drilling oil from them? I'm bringing an example of Alo here. Alo having oil, whereas there is oil company calling Agbada along this C4I, that's Obiripere Airport Road. Go inside the list, you will see the company that drilling oil. My brother, Alo suffering a lot of things, especially part of the Alo that I'm living. There is no transformer since last year. Talk less of seeing lights. Have you seen what we are passing through in the country? You cannot give us what we needed. Whereas there is one of the national lawmakers make allege that former governor B.A. Wike is now his FCT minister, said there's $300 billion or $300 million.
That's an allegation.
Yes, it's an allegation, my brother. Nobody, our government, our Nigerian government cannot even say, let's go and find is it true or not. See the way people are suffering. See you are driving on the road, my brother. See what we are passing through on the road. Pothole everywhere. And here, no road. We did, in fact, my brother, the street I'm living, we used to wear rain boots for us to be passing the road because of the bad government we have. Where are we heading to? May God bless Nigeria. I don't want this thing anymore. May Rivers State develop.
Thank you, brother Blessed. Let's take all that calls.
The 20 years we can never come out from what we passed through for 6 months.
Thank you, brother Blessed. Good morning.
Namaste, good morning.
Go ahead, sir.
Benjamin calling from Port Harcourt.
All right.
What's up in university? It's just, how to say, conquer state. Because the indigenous or River State are the cause of happening. They don't want to speak. Look at the whole state for 6 months, no tangible project, and nobody saying something. Because some of them like this defense, which they will suffer for some years. I tell you the truth, there are nothing people can do about it. It was 6 months. I was here from my mouth to the River State. I was after I cried. There's no tangible project to be counted. Nobody is talking anything. The local government administrators, nobody say anything concerning them. They lose some money here. And nobody talk about the local government administrators. Nobody is talking anything. We just keep quiet and praising one man. Then they keep on. They sorry for it. Thank you.
All right. Please comment on the stories I've shared. The Emoha council workers that protested to the State Local Government Service Commission. I've talked about Peter Mayday calling for a supplementary budget. And the question is, have they given account of the budget that was done? Was it for 6 months or for 1 year? How much came in? How much was spent? How much is remaining? How much has been released? Which projects did they do? We heard of CCTV cameras. Were there no CCTV cameras in Government House? The contents of that budget. what and what have they implemented? These are things citizens should be asking. Don't just stay in one place and say they are doing well. They are doing well. It's your money. If you don't ask questions, the politicians, Nigerian politicians are one of the richest in the world. Whereas people who are supposed to be rich are businessmen and sportsmen. In Nigeria, the case is different. It is politicians that are rich. And when you see that kind of society, something is wrong. Any society where politicians are rich and wealthy, then there's a problem. There's a what? Problem. Politicians can't be rich. Public officers can't be rich. Because how much are they paying them? But when you see a society where some of the big businesses are owned by the politicians, you see the kind of cars they drive. People don't ask questions. And then the people are living in abject poverty. Hmm? Hmm? It's all right. You can send your messages to 0701 9639962. All right, we'll take a short break and then we'll bring you the news. Right? After the news, Kiddies Playground will take the airwaves. So don't go anywhere. Please do stay with us.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Step up the tour bus, nobody knows us. Get in the car like skip. Staying up all night, order me pad thai. Then we gon' sleep till noon. Me with no makeup, you in the bathtub. Bubbles and bubbly, ooh. This is a pleasure, feel like we never like this regular. Quick, quick, click.
President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the current economic hardship will soon give way to prosperity and growth. He gave the assurance on Thursday during the coronation of former Oyo State Governor Rashid Ladoja as the 44th Olu Ibadan of Ibadan land. He thanked the people of Ibadan for their support during the 2023 presidential election and praised their resilience during ongoing reforms. Since assuming office in May 2023, Tinubu has introduced sweeping economic reforms.
Today, I'm honored and I'm very proud to give you the cheering news that the economy has turned the corner. There is a bright light at the end of the tunnel. Your suffering is a pain of a painful surgery, but it's now returned to the moment of growth and prosperity is awaiting us ahead. Thank you for your perseverance. Thank you for your endurance. Thank you for your understanding.
A former governor of Oyo State, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, has officially been crowned the 44th Olu Ibadan of Ibadan land. He was crowned at the Oshemeji Temple in Ibadan South, his local government area of the state. Ladoja, who had earlier received the traditional Akoko leaf at the Labusinde compound, Ojaoba, Ibadan, is expected to be formally presented with the staff and instrument of office by Governor Seyi Makinde at the historic Makbo Hall. It was reported that Governor Makinde cut short his annual leave on Thursday to personally attend Oba Ladoja's coronations. The Obedient Movement has stated its position regarding the ultimatum issued to the former Labour Party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi, by the African Democratic Congress ADC. It said Obi will consult extensively before taking a political decision on officially joining the ADC. The national coordinator of the movement, Yunusa Tanko, disclosed this in response to ADC resolution that all members of the coalition must resign from their parties and officially join the party. Tanko said Obi will consult a broad constituency. The Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed the no-case submission made by Biafra Nation agitator Nnamdi Kanu. The court held that a prima facie case has been established against him by the federal government and consequently ordered him to present his defense and the terrorism charges against him. Delivering ruling in the no-case submission made by Kanu, Justice James Omotosho held that it is in the best interest of Kanu to be given the opportunity to clear some issues raised against him. Meanwhile, the Federal High Court in Abuja on Friday ordered the Nigerian Medical Association to within 8 days constitute a panel of medical experts to assess the health condition of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. In his ruling, Justice James Omotosho ordered the NMA president to submit the committee's report within 8 days for consideration on whether Kanu should be transferred to the National Hospital for treatment. The judge directed that the committee, among other tasks, should assess the Department of State Services Hospital to confirm whether it has the capacity to meet Kanu's health needs. The media aide to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, Lere Olayinka, has accused human rights activist Omoyele Sowore of owning a mansion valued at $552,000 in the United States. Olayinka made this disclosure on his verified X handle. He also alleged that the publisher of Sahara Reporters is the sole proprietor of the African Action Congress AAC, under which he contested for presidency in the 2023 general elections. Olayinka further accused Sowore of being the financial secretary of AAC. You're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. We'll be right back after this short break.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. Now the rest of the news. Some aggrieved Emoha local government council workers in River State have staged a peaceful protest to the State Local Government Service Commission office at the State Secretariat over alleged exclusion from the August salary payroll. The Emoha council workers prevented some staff of the Local Government Service Commission from gaining access into their office as part of strategy to draw the attention of the commission to their plight. Today FM correspondent Uchendu Ejewo reports that the chairman of the Local Government Service Commission, Israel Amadi, later invited a delegation of the aggrieved Emoha local government workers to his office for a closed-door meeting. Speaking to newsmen, one of the leaders of the protest, Solomon Erim, said the protest is to register their displeasure over non-payment of August salary for over 300 workers of the LGA, which he said came to their notice after some of their colleagues received their August salary.
You can see the crowd. We are here just for a very simple reason. We are here on a peaceful protest to lay our complaint about what we have been experiencing in Emoha since Chidi Lloyd has assumed office. Yesterday, salaries of August was paid to workers. Over 300 and something persons have not received theirs. When we asked, they said our names were removed from the nominal roll. So when we got that hint, we decided to come to our employer because we know that the commission employed us and not any one individual. So that is why we are here this morning. I am satisfied with the response that personally I am satisfied, and I know as workers who are here too, we are also satisfied with the response we have gotten from the chairman. He has told us in confidence that he will take up this matter, so we will be waiting to hear from them.
Some other protesters who spoke to Today FM correspondent, including Ovunda and the vice chairman of Nuge Emoha chapter, Chioma Victor Solomon, claimed how they suffered the same affliction in first tenure of the current chairman of the local government and expressed worries that the same affliction has resurrected the second time, or threatened to use every legal means to ensure that the chairman does not have his way.
In Emoha local government, Chidi Lloyd did this the last time he came, 2001. It was after we went to court, after the intervention of the governor, we were being reinstated back last year, February. So today again, he has come again and he has paid August salary. We did not receive. That is why we decided to come to commission to allow our.
If I can remember, 2021 precisely, Chidi Lloyd came and declared a number of persons ghost workers. We tried to sort out things amicably with him, all to no avail. We wrote to commission. It was unfortunate then there was no chairman as at then. So we now went to court as to seek redress. So while we were in court, the governor sent for us that we should write that we are no longer going to court, which we did. And we are already stated. The same Chidi Lloyd came back again this time and have expunged over 390% from the voucher. Some persons, what he did 2021, I lost a brother. Bring some people down from grade level 10 to 4, paying them 24,000. While some of them are taking loan in the banks.
Addressing the protesters, the chairman of Local Government Service Commission, Israel Amadi, blamed some officials of the commission deployed to Emoha, threatening that the commission will not fail to deal with any official who are playing politics with the welfare of the workers. Amadi assured the aggrieved Emoha local government workers of their commitment in resolving their issues within a shortest time and pleaded with them to exercise little patience.
Even to reinstate them was a problem. Even at the directive of Excellency to reinstate some of you who were justly removed, thought the matter was over. Now it has resurrected again. We only know about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We don't know about any other resurrection. But this matter and the commission will intervene for you because you are our workers. Yes. When we go and fail, you know what I can do. We know what we can. We are reporting to somebody. Carry the report and go to that person. Go and say, look, when this matter came up, just 1 or 2 months we are here, we have intervened.
Former Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Professor Peter Mede, has called on the state government to prepare a supplementary budget for the third quarter of the year, following the lifting of the emergency rule. Speaking in an interview with Today FM, Professor Mede emphasized the need for the state to carefully review the actions taken by the National Assembly during the period of the emergency rule in order to realign its fiscal plans and development priorities.
Also may not have been reported. So for third quarter, I think what the state will do now is to quickly do a supplementary budget that can take the state between now and the remaining months ahead after reviewing what was done by the National Assembly. But the first thing is we need to review, because budgeting is an activity and it's a process. As an activity, you need to look at what entails into the income of the state and the expenditure of the state that was prepared. Then as a process, there are a lot of monitoring and there are a lot of other activities that you are supposed to do. When that is done, then you can now say that you will look at the budget as it performed or it has not performed.
Professor Mede urged stakeholders to take government policy seriously, noting that unity and cooperation between all levels of leadership and sectors of society are crucial for sustainable development.
You know, the state of emergency has brought back the state and has crippled development in the state. So the way forward is for stakeholders to unite, love themselves, and begin to respect each other and take government policies and programs seriously so that they will not be able to have areas of disagreement that will bring back another round of misunderstanding that will ensure that state continue to flow in development and other things, and then be able to recover what we have lost. After the state of emergency, what is required now is speedy implementation of government policies and programs. Once government begin to aggressively implement their programs and policies, then they will be able to fast-track development.
The former commissioner's comment come at a critical time as the state navigates post-emergency recovery efforts and looks to restore investor confidence in public services. The paramount ruler of Egbolom community in Abu Audua local government area of River State, Chief Kenoye Obinoma, has denied allegations leveled against him of attempted assassination. Chief Kenoye Obinoma was accused of attempting to assassinate the Omema of Wedem clan, His Royal Highness Iginiyong Ishmael. But reacting to the allegation, the paramount ruler of Egbolom community, Chief Kenoye Obinoma, said he has no intention to kill the king, stressing that he was behind his successful enthronement as the king of Obedem. Chief Obinoma further stated that he contributed his personal money towards his education at the law school as well as during his installation, pointing out that the allegation is a calculated attempt to spoil his good reputation, just as he called on his people and the general public to disregard such, as he is committed to peace and unity of the area.
Do everything with my money. Do everything. I go take it out. Now, make store for the king of Okwete clan. He did the final year law school. Now, me give her money for final year law school. Now, me give her money to finish the school. So, two of us don't get program. In all my Okwete clan, about 8 communities, we're in the room. My son, they go live. I'm the primary of Egbolom community in Abua. So, two of us don't get problem. I go kill him. Now, I won't kill me. I don't do better things for her. So now I want to, and now we are going to say what cause now make cram down.
The National Youth Council of Nigeria, Anthony chapter, has extended its congratulations to Lucky Promise Oto on his assumption of office as the Andoni local government chairman following the recent local government election. The council also thanked President Bola Tinubu for lifting of the suspension of the River State House of Assembly that affected the state constituency member representing Andoni, Kabam Christopher Ofix, viewing it as a positive step for democracy. The council, through its leadership, Precious Ene coordinator, Arawo Charles Unye, secretary, and Young Iderima, CSO, wishes both honorees success, impactful leadership, and good governance in their respective roles. On the foreign scene, Slovakia has changed its constitution, enshrining into law recognition of only 2 sexes, male and female. The legal change, which passed in a knife-edge vote in Parliament, also restricts adoption to married heterosexual couples and prohibits surrogate pregnancies. The constitutional amendment was defined as enshrining sovereignty in cultural and ethical matters. Critics, including Amnesty International, have warned the change would make life more difficult for LGBT people, saying it brings the country's legal system closer to Hungary's illiberal government of Putin's Russia. However, in the end, 12 opposition MPs voted with the government. Metovic described them as traitors. In sport, FIFA suspended 7 Malaysia national team players for 12 months and fined the country's football association $440,000 over forged document used for an Asia Cup qualifier. World Football's disciplinary committee imposed the sanctions after the Football Association of Malaysia doctored documentation to be able to field the players in a 4-0 win over Vietnam in June. FIFA acted after it received a complaint regarding the eligibility of a number of players who featured in the match. As a result, Gabriel Arocha, Facundo Gachos, Rodrigo Holdago, Emmanuel Machucha, Joao Figueiredo, John Izarabal, Iraigui and Hector Serrano were all fined 2,000 Swiss francs. They were also banned from any football-related activity for 12 months. To end the news, as a summary of the major stories. We told you that President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the current economic hardship will soon give way to prosperity. Obedient Movement has insisted of a wide consultation before Peter Obi joins the ADC. We told you that the Federal High Court has dismissed no case submission made by IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. On the foreign scene, you heard that Slovakia has changed its constitution to recognize only two sexes. Priye Izogu edited the news. For comments and inquiries, please call 0818-389-2850. Send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. Read our stories on todayfmlive.com. Good morning. I am Lucky Maxwell.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Red is passion. Pink is for unconditional love. Blue is for
Bentoni Bags Limited. We produce polypropylene branded nylon bags for companies and market use.
Oh yes, are you into rice production and packaging of all kinds? Our PP polypropylene bags is specially made for you. Bentoni Bags Limited. We produce top-notch branded bags, nylon for companies' use. Whatever business you are doing, you need our bags for packaging and easy movement. Our products are shopping sacks, agro sacks, nylon, twine, nail sacks, and general PP woven sacks. Locate us at plot in 23 Harbour Industrial Layout, Atani Road, Onisha, behind the former Paul Mike Sports Stadium, Onisha. Our contact phone numbers are 0913-966-3639 or 0813-928-4850.
Bentoni Bags Limited.
Bentoni Bags Limited. Originality is our name.
Where would you be on the 9th and 10th of October 2025? Port Harcourt, Nigeria, brace yourself. Brother Joshua Ingila storms Port Harcourt for a 2-day prophetic program with a theme, My Destiny.
My name is Joshua Ingila. I prophesy as your father. Money on your hands, speed on your leg, aurora on your head. Power.
Something. Date, Thursday 9th to Friday 10th of October 2025. Time, 4 p.m. daily. Note, there will be a ministers' conference on Friday 10th of October 2025. Time, 7 a.m. Venue, Sontel Event Center, beside Sontel Filling Station, Stars Road, Port Harcourt, River State. For more information and inquiries, please call 0814-264-8476 or 0803-291-2431. Come experience the power of God in action. It's going to be an amazing time in the presence of God. Be there.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique dial.
This is an infomercial.
Good day all. This is from Better Evidence Traveling and Tour Limited. We have opportunity that is out for those who need it. For those who want admission in California, a lot of person got it during the springtime. That was February to June this year. They got admission to study in California. Please, not scholarship and not sponsorship. Note, not scholarship and not sponsorship. And now the admission is on now again. For those who need it, call us so we can help you out. Call our number 081-3941-4007, 081-3941-4007, and 090-2578-4878. Call us on those numbers. And we have opportunity again for those who want to do a visiting visa to US. We don't do visa, but we help. We don't give visa. Visa is strictly on embassy, but we guide you on everything you need. You want invitation to attend a convention? Call us. We will give you invitation. You want a proof of fund, whether the invitation of a party, invitation of church, to attend any program, call us. We will give you invitation. You want appointment date, or you have a visa fee but you haven't got your appointment date, call us. We'll have a closer date for appointment date at the embassy, either Lagos or Abuja. For hotel reservation, for health insurance, for DS 160 form, you want us to guide on how you will do it, invitation letter, we are readily available. You can meet us if you want to come to our office. Meet us at inside Belt Evidence Assembly, number 1 Jesus Baby Road, back of former SAS office, now anti-cultism Rupoko. You can meet us there one-on-one. You want to send us email, belteevidencetravel2024@gmail.com, belteevidencetravel2024@gmail.com. You can also send us a message on our Facebook, Belte Travel, see bracket and close, Belte E-Travel. Notes, we don't give visa. We said it again. We help you for all the documentation you need. So are you looking for admission for your children, or you want to get admission into any skill? The school we have is a vocational school. They have associate certificate and they have associate certificate. So you want to do skill, to learn on skill, we have with the school. We have an arrangement with the school in California. They will give you admission with all the necessary documents we are going to provide for you. Please, it is not sponsorship and it's not scholarship. Note it, not sponsorship, not scholarship. So we are ready. Want to get admission into the US? We are ready to help you to do it. You want to get admission, even if it's not California, you want it in any of the states in America, we can also help you to achieve that. So for those who want to attend convention, California Convention, Republican Party California Convention, which is the President Donald Trump Convention, you want to attend 2026, the invitation will be out. You want to attend any of the church program, church activities, events taking place in America, we can give you invitation. Note, it is not free. We can give you invitation, but not a free service. This is Better Evidence Traveling and Tour Limited. You want appointment date, that is the major thing, appointment date by the embassy. We have a closer appointment date for you. You need proof of fund, any of the things you need that will make you get to your destination in the United States of America, we can help you. We pray that God, they will give you visa. So call us again, 081-3941-4007, 081-3941-4007, and 090-2578-4878, 090-3941-4007, 081-3941-4007, 090-2578-4878. Better Evidence Travel, Better Evidence Travel 2024@gmail.com to send us an email. So call us, we will be able to get back to you. You want to see us, number 1 Jesus Baby Road, back of former SAS office, anti-cultism, now anti-cultism Rupoko, Port Harcourt. That is where our office is. But no matter the state you are, no matter the place you are hearing for, call on our number, we can attend to you. A lot of things you need to travel is online and not physical. 081-3941-4007, 081-3941-4007. Thank you. Shalom.
And that is an infomercial.
Turn the dial and turn up the thrill. We are not in the same league. We are rewriting the rules. Here on Today 95.1 FM.
I know you're too big for this. Tell me where you wanna be. I know where you wanna be. Hope it's not too good for you. I hope I'm not too much for you. I know where I wanna be. Why wouldn't you just let me in? Baby, I move too fast before we go too far. Maybe we'll take it slow. Don't wanna make you sad, don't wanna make you mad. I'll never hit below. You are the ocean. Boy, you are the ocean. You are the ocean.
Big Sept. Big Sept. Big Sept. First of all, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. Don't spill no drink on my clothes when I'm Louis V dripping. No life stress in my dome. Straight to the head when I'm 1942 sipping.
baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
Children are a beam of sunlight. On Kiddies Playground, smart is the new cool. We have interesting activities lined up for everyone, from storytelling to games to quizzes, where you get to win loads and loads of gifts. Do you have what it takes to compete and win exciting prizes? Then don't miss any episode of Kiddies Playground every Saturday at 7:30 a.m. only on Today 95.1 FM, where playtime comes to life.
Clap all day long. Good morning. Good morning, Kiddies Playground Army. Good morning, River State. Good morning, Port Harcourt City. Good morning, everyone that is on this dial today, 95.1 FM at this point, at this time. Welcome to Kiddies Playground, the show that cares about you as a child, as an adolescent, as a teenager, as as just a child, whether you're in your teens, whether you are still toddler, this show is especially for you. We have fun on the show. We do stories, quizzes, fun facts, and beautiful songs from cartoons and beautiful melodies. My name is Rona Agbara. My name is Rona Bay. Yes, on Kiddies Playground. Yes. And I'm here in the studio for you for another exciting time on the radio on Kiddies Playground. You already know the size of our package this morning. You know how we do it. You call in, you participate, and we have a great time. How has your week been from Monday till Friday? It's another weekend for you to just relax and have fun. Okay, without further ado, that's how they say it, right? Without further ado, let's get into why we're here. Let's begin the show with our storytelling time. The title of my story this morning is rather unusual. It's not the regular stories that we do, but yes, there'll always be moral lessons to learn from every of our stories because, moral lessons help us to live a good and responsible life and to relate with one another civilly, right? In a civil manner, rather. The title of the story this morning is The Story of Yes and No. So pay attention so that you get the moral lessons and you can answer the questions that I will have for you after the story. What did I say the title is? The Story of Yes and No. All right, listen, let's get into it. Before words were formed, before words became real words, there was a boy named Yes and a boy named No, and they were brothers. So Yes is the brother to No, or No of No, and No, Yes is his brother, so they're brothers, Yes and No. So both of them lived in a small village, in a small kingdom. Yes, remember when I say yes, remember that I'm talking about a boy in the story, okay? And when I say no, I'm talking about a boy in the story as well. So Yes and No, they lived together in a small village, in a small kingdom. Yes was very good at everything. Yes could clean, wash, help, cook, tidy the house, Yes was really good at everything. Yes was the best and the smartest person in that area. And he was the most liked person in the village. Everybody liked him because he was good at everything he did. And he was very smart. Yeah. On the other hand, the brother of Yes, I told you Yes had the brother. No, that's the brother's name. No was very jealous of his brother. Matter of fact, No did not like his brother so much. Yes. Now when I say yes, I'm sounding like, okay, I have to now explain this without using the word yes and no, because I'm referring to people, human beings. So No did not like his brother so much. He was jealous of his brother because No was not so good at a lot of things. He was not so good at anything, rather. He wasn't good at anything. The villagers did not really like him so much because he was not good at anything. He couldn't clean, couldn't help, doesn't like to render help, doesn't like to do anything at all. So he refused to help people, and so people didn't like him so much. Whenever someone would come to ask for a favor, Yes would help out, but No would just say he couldn't do it, and he would not help out. But Yes was always glad to help, and secretly, Yes liked the fact that No was jealous of him. He was irritated. He liked that fact, so he kept doing things, in presence of No to make No irritated or stuff. So they kept living lives like that, Yes helping, No not helping. And one day they were out on the field playing. And they met an old woman. And the old woman was trying to lift up a bundle of sticks on her head. And she asked the little boys, please, can you help me carry the bundle of sticks and place it on my head? The next thing, Yes said, yes. And No shouted, no. And the old woman looked at both of them. And she knew that she had to correct the impression or teach them a good lesson. And so she walked closely to them and asked Yes, why did you say yes? And Yes said, I always want to help, so I would help you. And besides, you're an old woman. And then she asked No, why did you scream no? No said, I will never help you. I cannot help you. I don't help anybody. And that was it. And the old woman told the both of them that, you know what? Sometimes both of you need to work together. And the old woman said, there are things in life that happens that you say yes to, or there are requests that comes to you that you say yes. And she then turned to No and said, not everything you say no to. Sometimes, even if you are no, you should say yes to certain things. And there are also things you should reject and say no to. And then she looked at both of them and said, both of you need each other to survive. And she told Yes, you cannot always be saying yes, yes, yes to everything. Yes, it's good to help. But there are certain things that, you should not say yes to. If someone says, would you get into fire? Would you say yes? No, you'd say no. And then she told No that if someone asks you for a favor and it's something that you can do not say no. Rather, you should say yes. And so both of them thought to themselves and said, it's actually true. Because all the time, Yes will say yes to everything. Everything. Just that Yes did not have or had not experienced a point where he was told to get into danger. He probably would have still said yes, because all his life, he says yes to everything. And then No always says no to everything. So maybe the no was, if there's a bad situation, he would say no, and that would save him. But then he keeps saying no to everything. So even when a good opportunity comes, he keeps saying no. And at that point, they realize that they've been living their lives to the extreme. And they realize that they have to live with each other and survive together. And after that day, do you know there was No that even right there and there, it was No that helped the woman carry that bundle of sticks on her head, and they decided to live a better life as Yes and No. That is the end of my story. Did you enjoy the story? I'm sure you already have a moral lesson from the story, or moral lessons from the story. Yes and no. Of course, in life, even as a child, there are things you say yes to, there are things you say no to. If someone is telling you to do something wrong or something bad, you should say no, right? Yes. No, and I'm saying yes now. All right. And if someone is telling you to, learn something good or do something good, yes, you should say yes to it. So you shouldn't live the extreme and say no to everything or yes to everything. You should know when to strike your balance. 0810-951-0951 is the number to call to say, Miss Renabe, I want to share my moral lesson. This is what I think I learned, or this is what I learned from this story. And then I'll ask you a question that requires a yes or no. And so when you answer the question, you're good and good and good. 0810-951-0951 is the number to call to share your moral lessons with me. And say, I learned that this, yada, 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 yada. I also learned that this, that. And then I ask you a question that you either say yes or you say no to. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, darling. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right. So tell me, what did you learn from the story of yes and no?
I learned that it's not good to say yes or not everything you say yes or no.
You should know when to say yes and know when to say no, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you a question now. If someone says, if someone gives you a book and tells you to tear the book, what would be your response to that?
No.
Why would you say no? Why not? Yes, why would you say no? Tell me.
Because it's not my book.
If it was your book, you would tear it?
No.
Okay. So now, because it's not a good thing to do, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Tell me your name again.
Daniel Wanatimi David.
Daniel Wanatimi David. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, Daniel Wanatimi David says you should not say yes to everything. And you should not say no to everything. There are certain things you should be considerate and say yes to. There are certain things that, this is outright wrong, and you say no. Okay? Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, darling. Tell me your name and share your moral lessons with us.
My name is Love.
Love it. All right, go ahead.
And the letter around yes. Always take correction.
You should, yes, you should always take correction.
Take the correction from the old man.
Yes, if they had not listened, they wouldn't have understood that, this is it, right?
Yes.
Thank you, my darling. Let me ask you a question now. If someone says, can you help me pick a pen? What would be your response? If someone tells you, please help me pick this pen on the floor, what would you say? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, you'd say yes. Why? Why would you help? Why would you do that? Because it's a good thing to do, right? Okay, my darling. Love it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay, I think I can take one more call for storytelling and we'll get into the quiz segment. 0810-951-0951. Who is my next caller to tell me what you learned from the story of yes and no? And then I ask you a question. You either say yes to it or you say no to it. Oops, this call dropped. Please call me right back. I want to talk to you. Hello, good morning. What's wrong with the network? Please help me. Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Move away from your listening device. Okay, move away so that.
Good morning.
Good morning. I can hear you now. How are you?
Fine.
Okay, tell me your name, please.
My name is Jemima.
Jemima. Okay, welcome. So tell me, what did you learn from the story yes and no?
It's not good to say no every time.
Okay, so sometimes you should say yes, right?
Yes.
And sometimes you should say no, right? Good morning. Okay, that's a good one. So now tell me, if someone tells you to what do I ask you now? To pour water on the floor, what would your response be? If someone tells you to pour water on the floor, what would you say? Are you there, Jemima? Okay, Jemima, I lost you there. Hello.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
All right. You're Jemima, right?
No,
okay.
Choice.
Oh, there's a new one. All right,
Good
Choice.
morning.
Good morning, Choice. Okay, tell me, what did you learn from the story? Yes and no.
It's not good to say no every time.
So sometimes you should say what?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me now. If someone tells you to pour water on the floor, what would you say?
No.
Why would you say no?
Because it's not good.
Okay. So now if there's water on the floor and someone tells you to mop the floor, what would you say?
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that sometimes you say yes, sometimes you say no.
Yes.
All right, Choice, darling. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, one more call before we get into the quiz. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Please move away from your listening device, my love.
Okay, ma.
All right. Tell me your name, share your moral lessons.
My name is Melody.
Melody.
I'm calling from...
Okay.
Ma?
You're calling from?
Port Harcourt.
All right. Of course, you're calling from Port Harcourt. Okay, so tell me your moral lessons and let's get it.
I learned that it's good to say yes at the right time and no at the right time too.
Beautiful. Yeah. you say yes at the right time and also no at the right time, because there are times where it is right to say no, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can you give me an example where you should say no to something?
What do you say?
Give me an example of something that you should say no to.
Like when somebody says you see, you say no.
Exactly. You say no. Okay. And tell me another thing that you can say yes to.
When they send you an errand.
You should say yes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It depends on the errand too, okay? If it's a good errand, of course, you should say yes. All right?
Yes, like going to go and sweep.
Doing chores in the house that you can do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much, Melody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's get into the next segment, all right? Very quickly. I still see your calls coming in, but hold up. Let's get into the quiz and then we can, continue with the show. So if you're calling me right now, it means that you're ready to do the tongue twisters with me. Yes, that's what it means, that you're ready to do the tongue twisters with me. And I'm ready for you if you're ready. Okay? So let's do this. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Morning, darling. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you ready for tongue twisters?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to say these words 5 times, okay? Okay?
Yes.
All right. Now you say that Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing basketball. Listen, so that you guess it well, okay? Bob, as in the name of a boy, Bob bought, the past tense of buy, bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Sorry, I'm going to take up the basket. Jesus, is it too hard?
Yes.
Oh my God. Do you not want to try? Give it a try. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Try it. You can do it.
Bob bought the big bouncing ball.
Bob bought
bought the
a big
bouncing
bright. There's bright before bouncing ball. Bob bought a big, bright bouncing ball. Say it again.
Bob bought a big bouncing ball.
Okay. You really said. Anyway, thank you so much. All right. Okay. It's not so difficult. If you pay attention, you can do it. You can say it. You can do whatever you put your mind to do. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name, darling?
White Ethan.
White what?
White. My name is White Ethan.
White Ethan. Sweet name. Okay. Are you ready to do tongue twisters?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm going to play football.
You're going to play football? Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. All right, listen, okay? Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Now, you have to say it 5 times.
A big bouncing ball.
Hold on, you're mixing it up. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Go ahead.
Bob
bought a big, bright before bouncing. Oh my God, there's bright before bouncing. Okay, so Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Now say it.
Bob bought a big,
bright,
bouncing ball.
Okay, I'll give it to you. All right, thank you for attempting that one. All right. Okay, bye-bye. I don't know, you all are forgetting the bright. There's bright before bouncing. That's why they're tongue twisters. I know it's tricky, but you have to say it correctly to get it right. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Who's going to get it right for me? Let me know who that person is. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, tell me your name and do the tongue twisters. Are you ready?
Yes.
What's your name, please?
My name is
Jemima. All right, so tell me, Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Say it 5 times.
Bob bought
not brought. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Not brought, bought, as in the past tense of buy. So go ahead.
Bob
bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Now say it 5 times and do not make any mistakes.
Bought a big, bright, bouncing ball.
All right, my darling, you have to say it very fast. You are taking it like a song. No, tongue twisters are supposed to say it very fast. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball. Go ahead.
Bob brought a big, bright, bouncing ball.
5 times, that's 1.
Bob brought a big,
my
bright,
darling, bought, not brought. Okay, bought. Okay.
Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball.
2. You have to say it 5 times. Okay.
Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball.
3. Faster.
Bob bought a big bouncing ball.
4. You have to say it 5 times. One more time, darling.
Bob bought a big, bright, bouncing ball.
All right, a round of applause for you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, my darling. Bye. Okay, I give it to you, my darling. Yes, you did good. You did really good. Yes, of course. You had a little, the bots and the brought, but yes, I give it to you for your 5 attempts. Thank you so much, all of you that called in on the show. As a matter of fact, all of you that participated on the show, from the storytelling to the quizzes, a big, big round of applause for you all. All right, very quickly, we're almost wrapping up the show. It's almost 8, and wrap up by 8. Let me do the fun fact segment for you, and then if there's still time, I could play a song. If there's no time, I guess we'll just have to wrap up here and now. Do you know for the fun fact segment? Okay, for the fun fact segment, do you know that honey never spoils? Honey does not go bad. Years and years and years to come, honey stays the same. So if you have honey in the house, you can keep honey in the house for years. It will never go bad. Just ensure that you store it properly in a jar or wherever you want to keep it properly. Just keep it properly, and it will be there for as long as forever. So now you know that honey never spoils. If you have honey in the house, now you can go check it. It will be there forever and ever and ever, and do not go bad. All right, that's the much I can do for you this morning. I don't know if I have time to do a song, but let me see. I'm signing out, telling you that ensure that you have a beautiful Saturday morning going forward. A beautiful weekend altogether. Try to help around the house if you can. Try to do chores if you can. And remember, sometimes you say yes and sometimes you say no. So you should know when to say yes to things and know when to say no to things. That is the balance of life. So if someone asks for a favor, you can say yes to that. If someone is telling you to do something wrong, of course, you should say no to that. I'll see you next week, Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Keep a date with me and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.